We're following several saving-savvy families to show how to do Walt Disney World on a dime.
Hey guys, let's go.
Right now, the Jones family is exploring Disney's Animal Kingdom. Next up, the African Safari ride.
Gonna see animals, mine.
Welcome aboard Kilimanjaro Safaris.
This is cool. Here we go.
The Kilimanjaro Safari is an expedition into the deepest, darkest jungle in search of exotic animals. These aren't your cute little animatronic tiki hut birds here. These are real, live, meat-eating animals. Brave little Maya doesn't even flinch.
We saw tons of animals, and the kids just loved it, and the thing was bouncing around, and lots of action, lots of excitement. So we had a lot of fun, different animals, and Maya's favorite, the elephant.
Elephant cows spend a long time with their mothers, between 13 and 15 years.
She enjoyed it, you could tell, because pointed to this and pointed to that. And so she definitely enjoyed herself.
I think people are surprised when they get to Animal Kingdom and there are these majestic, real animals. On the African savanna, you're going to find the lions sleep when the sun is high in the sky. So if you can get there first thing in the morning, you're going to see these animals and they're going to be roaming around and you're going to feel like you were transported to another continent.
Oh, and by the way, the animals have the right of way.
There's a saddle bill stored right in front of the truck.
Call me back in 20 seconds when you're on the move.
10-4.
You can go on the safari ride and you really learn a lot about, how they interact and why certain animals are put in different places and how they're fed. And that is an education experience all in itself.
Now, crocodile gets a lot larger and he's much more aggressive than the American alligator.
It was like you were right in there. And we saw a cheetah, which I hear is kind of rare. But we saw him, he was right there, and Maya loves elephants. So she was real excited to see that.
Since this is a Disney safari ride, it's not just a good look at some animals, it's an adventure. The safari chances upon a poacher's camp, and it looks like there's trouble ahead.
Oh no, it looks like something's going on around here. Hang it to the kids and look out for poachers. There they are. Hang on.
Andrew, though, by far was the most excited as far as the feeling like, oh wait, we might fall, hold on.
Wow, that was close. Looks like they got the poachers.
Wow, that was close.
Here in Harande, we don't like to say goodbye to our friends, so we say Kwaherini, which means go well. So Kwaherini, everybody. Kwaherini.
In the Jones family, like many others, there's a significant difference in the age of the kids. This can present a challenge, especially if you have only a few days to fit everything in.
One kid wants to go this way, one kid wants to go that way, mom wants to do this, dad wants to do that. And before long, you're being pulled in all these different directions.
So for them, booking the park hopper option makes a lot of sense. For a nominal one-time charge per ticket, Park Hopper allows you to visit multiple parks in the same day.
So when you have Maya that wants to ride Small World, and then you have Andrew who wants to be on the Tower of Terror, you can go to both parks on the same day.
Because they are each a single charge per ticket, all of the ticket add-on options become a better value the longer you stay.
It's a great name, the Park Hopper. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Hop from park to park.
It's a simple matter of catching the next bus or monorail to the park you'd like to visit.
There's a whole system of monorails and buses and even boats taking you from place to place within the world. And you can get pretty much anywhere you want to go using that system.
Well, you don't have to know where you're going. You just get on and relax. And when you get there, you get off and enjoy yourself.
And with a young child like Maya, it's great to be able to run back to the hotel for a nap.
Yes.
The smart thing to do, come early and then go back to your hotel. Go to a water park. Go to Animal Kingdom. Go someplace less crowded than the Magic Kingdom. Come back later in the day for the parade.
What, you say? How are we supposed to magically fit everything in if we do that? Well, it just takes a little extra magic. No, not that magic. More specifically, what Disney calls extra magic hours. On certain days, one or more of the parks will open early or stay open late, but only for Disney Resort Hotel guests.
If you're staying in the parks and you have those extra magic hours, I think you make best use of them in the morning. If you're there at 8 a.m., you're going to see the rides you want to, you're not going to be waiting online, and you're going to be enjoying your time in the parks more. And time really is money in Orlando.
The Joneses are taking advantage of their extra magic hours at Disney's Hollywood Studios. While Carmen and Maya head for the voyage of the Little Mermaid, Daryl and Andrew make a beeline for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. This ride can be a bit of a letdown, but then it picks up again. When you get off at the bottom, you realize your stomach's still on the 13th floor.
Stay, stay. Did you enjoy your stay?
Next, Andrew and Daryl head over to the Rock and Roller Coaster. This ride moves lightning fast, which makes it very popular, which makes getting into it not so fast. So, to avoid a long wait, Andrew and Daryl are going to take advantage of another Disney time-saving system called Fast Pass.
Well, no one likes to spend their vacation standing in a line. Disney knows that. And so a couple of years ago, they instituted something called Fast Pass at all their popular rides. What Fast Pass does is you show up at the ride, punch your card, and out comes a ticket that says come back between 2:30 and 3:30. And so that gives you a time in line. It's kind of like holding a place in line for you.
The boys simply come back at the designated time and walk through the Fast Pass entrance. For you coaster fanatics, this ride starts off with an acceleration equal to the force of an F-14 launching from a carrier deck, and you're pulling 4.5 Gs entering the first inversion. Make sure you keep an eye out for photo kiosks on the way out. Many of the thrill rides offer keepsake photos to remember what a terrifying or terrific time you had.
Still had to yell. That look right there is worth coming all the way over here for.